EU's chief negotiator, Michel Barnier, has warned that Britain can expect a trade deal little better than the one the EU struck with Canada, and even that would take years to negotiate, despite Theresa May's claims to the contrary over Britain's future after Brexit. Canada's trade deal with EU, a model for Brexit? Not quite, insiders say. Read more. Barnier said he could envision a short transition period being agreed between the EU and the UK before March 2019 to ease the UK's exit from the bloc, but it would require the British government accepting the continuation of EU law and the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice. A future trade deal, however, would have to be negotiated over several years, and will be very different from the status quo, Barnier told a group of European newspapers. If we reach an agreement on the orderly withdrawal of the United Kingdom, such a transition period, both short and framed, is possible, he said. To my mind, it makes sense that it covers the financial period, so until 2020. It would leave us more time to prepare for the future relationship. But I insist on one point: such a period would be possible only if it is framed by the maintenance of all of the regulatory architecture and European supervision, including jurisdictional. It would maintain the economic status quo and all obligations of the UK, from the moment the UK told us that it wants out of the single market and the customs union. We will have to work on a model that is closer to the agreement signed with Canada. The single market is a set of rules and standards and is a shared jurisdiction. Its integrity is non-negotiable, as is the autonomy of decisions of the 27. Either you're in or you're out. Q. Is the UK keen to discuss a future trading relationship with the EU? Showhide. Britain wants to discuss its future trading relationship with the EU because 44% of UK exports go to, and 53% of imports come from, the EU 27 countries. Post-Brexit conditions of trade could, therefore, have a major effect on Britain's economy. The World Bank estimates UK trade with the EU in goods and services could fall by 50% and 62% respectively if no trade deal is agreed after Brexit, against 12% and 16% if the UK stays in the single market through a Norway-style agreement.